today to do the tag, the best, the worst, the most dramatic luxury handbag tag, and I was tagged by two people. Love both of them. I was tagged by Tammy from TammyShops, and I was also tagged by Andri. So I absolutely love both of you ladies, and I enjoyed your videos. So I am going to answer these questions as quickly as I possibly can so that I don't ramble on for days. And I quickly looked through my the questions so I could grab some of my bags so I could answer my questions with a bag to show at the same time. So let's get started. Number one, how many handbags do you own? This took me a minute to count. What I've come up with is in my normal active rotation, I have approximately 13 that I just kind of rotate all the time. And I'm one of those that can change my bag every day, just depending on my mood, my outfit, the weather, whatever. So 13 are in active rotation at the moment. And I'd say about 10. I think I have 10 others. Either they're ones that I want to save from my past because it was my first this or my first that, or I have several that, see, both of my daughters are carrying a bag that used to be mine, and my mother's borrowing a bag of mine too. So just, you know, things like that. Some people are borrowing them or using them, or they're in storage because I just can't part with them. So 13 inactive, 10 others. Second question, how do you organize and store your handbags? I don't have the world's best system for this, and I am kind of working on trying to find one. My biggest problem is I have an area, which is basically the room I'm in now, that I have all this wall of closets and wonderful things in here, but this is away from where I normally am. It's not near my bedroom, it's not near where I leave the house, and I switch my bags constantly. So this really isn't that conducive to a place to store them if it's not by where I need to be. So I'm working on trying to find a better storage solution. In the meantime, I just have them in my closet, which has different areas of shelves and things. I'll probably show you a little picture or whatever here. And they're kind of on a shelf. There's kind of clothes hanging over them a little bit, but they're on a shelf in their dust bags, and that works the best for me so far right now. Number three, what was your first handbag purchase? My very first more major luxury type bag purchase was a Gucci, and this was when I was in college. And so I bought this one. I still have it. I love it. I mean, it's an amazing shape. I used this bag without switching out of it for probably 3 or 4 years straight. And I'm not kidding. And we're talking, it went every class with me. You know, it went everywhere with me all the time. It's still in amazing condition. I love this bag. It was perfect, and it still is a really good bag. I don't use it anymore, but this is a great bag. So, Gucci. Let's see here. Number 4. What is your newest handbag? Well, my newest handbag is my Louis Vuitton Iena MM in the Damier Ebene print. If you've seen my video that I recently put up on this, I believe this bag still isn't actually in all the stores yet. I've heard more and more people saying they have gotten their hands on these now. It's not actually released until more the end of April, and it's not on the website yet. So it's super, super new. It has been in the monogram. It has been in the monogram for a while now, about a year, I think, maybe a little less. And I was just holding out for it to come in this print. And so far, it's been very, very handy to have, especially in the weather that we've been having, because it's been very, very rainy. You know, it's spring, that's what it does. So that's my latest and newest handbag purchase. What is your most expensive handbag? That would have to be my Chanel Mini rectangular in caviar leather with silver hardware. Well, actually it's not silver, it's ruthenium, I'm sorry. It's the ruthenium hardware. This would be my most expensive bag. Apparently this combination is like a unicorn. Very, very difficult to find with the black caviar and the ruthenium. Didn't realize that at the time, but yeah. What was your most dramatic handbag buying experience? Well, many of you might know, if you've watched my channel for a while, I had a very dramatic experience in France. My husband and I were on a business trip, and we went to the store on the Champs-Elysees. Gorgeous, fun experience. Beautiful store, had the best time. Purchased my Speedy. This is my very first Speedy ever. It's the regular one, not the bandolier. And it is just, to this day, one of my very favorite bags. Along with this, though, I purchased a Bloomsbury p.m., the smaller one of the Bloomsburys. The very next day, I went out shopping by myself while my husband was in business meetings, and I wore and used the Bloomsbury. Loved it. It was great. Had a good time. Perfect, right? Things were great. The next day, we flew to Spain, and it didn't fly with me. Somehow, it just didn't make the trip with me. I put it like a stupid person in my luggage, thinking, oh, it's just like a 30, 40-minute flight, no big deal. Stuck it in my luggage, and it came back not in my luggage. So we spent, you know, half the time in Spain at the Barcelona police station trying to, you know, do the police report, because in order to try to claim it on, you know, our credit card, to claim it, you have to have a police report made, so we had to do that. And it was just a crazy thing. We never did get the money back for it for all sorts of strange, stupid reasons. So it was not the most fun, although we rallied. I had a wonderful time. Part of my luggage was lost, so the first day in Spain, I was wearing some of my husband's clothing. So, and my purse was missing. But we had an absolutely beautiful trip, but that's my most dramatic experience by far. So yeah, there's that. Let's see, the next one is, here we go. Current favorite handbag store. I guess the one I've been in the most, and I know the people, and I've had the best experiences at, would be the one, and that would be the Louis Vuitton store on Michigan Avenue in downtown Chicago. And I have an SA there that I love. I have a past SA that I still am in contact with. Love her to pieces too. And just a beautiful experience there. Everyone is so kind and so nice and so helpful and so generous, and it's just a really great place. So I love that store. It's a good one. Current favorite handbag. Okay, this was just about enough to kill me. Current favorite handbag, who can, I use them, like I say, I interchange them and exchange and so forth all the time. I mean, daily. So that's really hard to say. Of course, lately I've been using this guy because she's my newest, and just getting the feel of this and what it's like and to use and so forth. So I've been using my Iana MM for sure, and with all the different rain and so forth, that's been handy to use too. I've been using my Chanel Mini, and I would have to say that's one of my very favorites lately too. And then on any day it doesn't rain, I get out my Pochette Matisse, and it's pouring down rain today, and in about an hour, my daughter and I are going to get a pedicure. So I'm going to have to change out of this bag. That's the thing with this bag. I absolutely love it, and I'm so happy with it, but I'm constantly having to switch things in and out because of the weather. So anytime I have any of the kettle leather, that's what happens. And what I love most about this one is it's the original, and I love this tab. Plus it has an extra pocket in there that the newer one doesn't, so it just makes it even nicer to me, in my opinion. So I love this one. And let's bring the screen back up again for my next question. What is your least favorite handbag? Again, this completely stumped me because I'm one of those people that if I don't care for it, or if I just know it's not working for me anymore, or I'm just over it, I'll sell it. I'll give it to someone, sell it, whatever. It's not in my collection anymore. So if I still own it, I still love it. So that was a really hard question. But I guess if we're ranking, you know, them still, I would have to say that my least favorite, and I have a video about this too, is my Louis Vuitton Delightful PM in the monogram. I mean, I hate to even say that because I do love this bag. But this is the one I'm referring to. It's still in amazingly good shape. I've had it forever. It's kind of my throw around squishy bag, which I do appreciate. It does tend to fall and slide off my shoulder somewhat, but I still love it. So, but of my bags, I guess I would have to say this is the least favorite because again, I have to worry about the weather and the leather because of the weather and so forth. So yeah, I would go with that one, I suppose. Next handbag purchase. This is a tough one. I don't really have a specific one in mind that I'm like, oh, I have to have, or I'm coveting, or I'm saving for. I really don't. I have my mind set on wanting possibly to complete my, what I call the trifecta of Chanel bags. I have the jumbo in the caviar in silver. I have the mini in the caviar black with the ruthenium, which is dark silver sort of. And I think that it would be very, very nice to have a medium large Chanel in the black caviar with silver hardware. Now, is that absolutely crazy ridiculous? Probably yes, but I think that would be so nice to have what I call the trifecta. The small is not enough big, you know, it's not bigger enough from this one for me to even come close to being able to justify that. I don't think I would use it very often because if I want to go smaller, I will use this one because it goes crossbody. My Chanel Jumbo is a single. It's just a single, no double flap, which I love. And that bag can also go crossbody. So I love those, you know, the way those can do that. The medium large would not be able to do that, but I think that would be the one that I would use on my dressier occasions. And then I'd have one for everything. And then my life would be complete. So anyway, that would be nice. I think that I would guess I'm gonna say that. There are others I love too, but yeah, we're gonna go with that one. And what is your dream handbag? Now, believe it or not, I kind of don't have one. It changes. I would have had different answers at different times in my life, to be perfectly honest with you. I am currently doing an Hermes Birkin experiment, and I will try to explain that to you someday when I'm ready. But I am experimenting with whether I think that that would be something that I would want in my collection and something I would want to spend the money on, and do I really want it that bad? And if I do really want it that bad, I want to make sure I know exactly what size, what color, everything, because it would be something that would just be with me till death. So, and I'm still working that out. So until I have more information in my mind and what am I doing to figure that out, I will let you know. But right now, I'm of two minds when it comes to Hermes bags. And yeah, so I'm going to address that more in the future. So that one, I guess, would be the first one that pops into my head. Other than, I would absolutely love, and I'm gonna have to find I have a picture on my phone, but I'll find it and I'll put it in here. It does something to my heart. It's the Chanel Classic Flap in gray with silver hardware. It is absolutely stunning to me. I love gray leather. There's something about gray and leather put together that I don't know what it does to me, but I've always loved it, even when I was really young. So that would be a dream bag too. I've never even seen one in person. I only have this one photo, and I'm like, oh. So if anyone knows of one, let me know. So those would be my two answers for that. So this tag, I'm not sure if I even mentioned it before, but this tag was originally created by Lydia Elise Millen, and I will also link her video down below that she did when she introduced this tag to us. And it's really fun, and I think I'm probably the last person on the planet to do it, but you know, better late than never, right? Thank you again to Andri and to Tammy for tagging me. I really do appreciate that you thought of me, and I will see you guys real soon. Thanks. Bye.